Well, here I'm finishing the row. Here is in the part where we will fold it and we will notice this stitch, you see? So now we are going to continue with the sides and make a different stitch. Thank you so much for clicking the second part. Welcome. If you missed the first part, here in the description box below, I will share the link where you can watch the first steps. Remember that I gave you homework and you should be right here. So before we start, I want to invite all of you to subscribe. Now let's continue. Well, so we will go up with 3 chains, and then in the same place we will make a second double crochet, and here we have a third double crochet, and this will be the shells. So now at the same distance we are going to make a single crochet. We will see if we are going to make one shell like this one or a shell with the double crochets longer. Let's see. We will go up with 4 chains, and in the same place we are going to make a double crochet. So here we have one. As you could see, I turned over twice. I took two and the last two, and then at the same distance right there, a single crochet. So what do you think? It's smaller or like this one, like more longer? I think I will alternate. Once I will make one with 3 chains and just a simple double crochet, and once I will make one longer. Well, this is a stitch that I will use for the rest, but if you want you can repeat this stitch that we made for one of the sides. It's up to you, or probably just to make a simple stitch, probably make some fringes or just a single crochet or crab stitch that you want. Okay, we are going to continue making these shells, one smaller and then the next one longer, and see you at the end of the row. Okay, like this. So far it's looking good, no? This stitch is simple but beautiful too. Well, I did finish all the edge with this stitch. Now I will show you how we are going to make the flowers to decorate. This is optional and this is up to you. I suggest that you learn how to make this technique so later in future projects you can use this decoration too. I make one smaller then one more big. Actually I will make one bouquet like this one but bigger. All of them are made in the different way. This one has a double crochet and have double crochet. This one double crochet and then single crochet, and this one only have double crochet. I made this one with 30 chains, then 20 and 10, but I will show you how. Okay, don't worry. Well, I will make a bouquet like the one I show you, but bigger. So I will make this chain with 40 chains. Sorry, I will make this flower with 40 chains. So here we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, I have 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 4, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40 chains. Well, remember that according to the number of chains that you are going to make will be the size of your flower, okay? So in this case, I want a bigger flower. So we will make 4 chains more after the 40, then turn over twice. We will go to the next stitch, and let me take more turn. We will take the first 2, the next 2, and the last 2. Turn over twice, and in the same stitch we are going to make 3 triple double crochet together. As you could see, we will take 2, 2, and the last 2. Then turn over twice. So as you could see, I made 3 in one space. Then in the space next to it, again we are going to make a segment out of 3 double crochet, okay, in the same place. Well, and like this is how we are going to continue the whole row, okay, making in one stitch 3 double crochet out of 3 crochet. Remember that before we are going to turn over twice the hook. Well, here I did finish the row. As you could see, I made segments of 3 double crochet in each stitch, and then we are going to just roll like this. But I want that this flower looks even bigger, so I will make a second row with this double crochet. So I will go up with 4 chains, and I don't want to increase the number of double crochets. In this row we are going to make double crochet over double crochet, and with this we've finished, okay, the whole row. And then when we finish we are just going to roll and make the flower. Okay, so let's finish these 2 rows. Well, look, here I finished these 2 rows, and now I will leave, before we cut and we make a knot, we will cut a long thread because we will use this thread to sew. Okay, so here we are just going to make a knot. We will take this loop out and like this and make a knot. Now we are going to use the embroidery needle. We will use this one with a big eye. I suggest that you use this kind of embroidery needles because with this you won't damage your yarn. Okay, so now we want to go on there because right there is where we will start. So we will take the thread to here. I didn't want to cut and make a knot, you know that I always try to avoid to make more knots. So we will enroll, or how do you say this? We will roll like this. So we will be folding and then we will sew probably 2 or 3, and then we will sew. I will take all the parts and we will pass them through the needle using the same yarn like this, and then with the embroidery needle we will take all of them and again. So like this is how we are going to make it and create a flower, right? This same technique we will use it for the coming flowers too. Remember that the flowers will depend of the number of chains that you put as base chains, also of the number of rows, but basically the same, it will be the same technique. Okay, and like this until we finish, right? So we will continue, and as I told you, you will use this technique to make more flowers like this one, and not only for this project, for coming projects it will be very useful too. So to me this will be the bigger flower. From now I will continue making more flowers, but I will make them smaller. I will decorate the hat and the neck too with these flowers, okay? I will show you, and once you have more flowers like this one, you are going to join them, you are going to create a kind of bouquet, and you will fix them, you will see how they look together. Probably you will make one bigger, one medium, and one smaller, right? So you will decide how you want it to be, or also you can make also some leaves. If I'm right, I think that in previous videos I have shown you also how you can make leaves. So you can follow those videos and see how you can make leaves and decorate with leaves too, or probably put some bonbons or bottoms or a brush or some. Also you can use this flower as a brush, no? I was thinking too. So look, for the neck I want this giant flower, then I will make probably a medium and 2 more smaller, and the one that I have here that I already joined and finished this one, I will use it to decorate the hat, but I will show you. Let me see. Well, I will make a second flower for the neck. I will make a big flower, so I will make 30 chains. Okay, so I will make this one with you, so also we can review and you could see how it depends of the size of the flower, how we are going to make the stitches. So first, as a base, we are going to make 30. Also, you can take them as a reference. 30 chains. Then 1, 2, 3 chains more. Then we will come back to the third, and we will start making half double crochet. Okay, in each stitch. Okay, like this. You see, half double crochet all the row. So see you at the end of this row. Well, then for the second row we will go up with 4 chains, 2, 3 and 4, and then in the next stitch, in the next chain right there, we are going to make 3 triple double crochet, or how can we call it, in the same place. Okay, so we will take 2, 2 and the last 2, again yarn over twice, insert your hook, take 2 and the last 2. So then yarn over twice, and in the next stitch again a segment of 3 double crochet. Okay, and like this is how we are going to continue the whole row. Remember that here we made 2 rows, and also here we are going to make 2 rows too, but it will change the stitch a little bit, because here I want it to seem longer, so here I want the petals shorter because this is a different size. So I will finish this row and then I will show you how we are going to sew it, and with that we finished. Okay, so here I finished the row. Remember to leave a long thread because later we will use it to sew, the same way that we sew the bigger flower, remember? So you see we made 2 rows. So this is a giant, then a big flower. Then we are going to make this medium. We made 40, 30, and for this one we are going to make 20 chains. So I will make this one with you so you can see exactly how it is, because I think that I wasn't that clear, so I don't want that you have doubts. So here we are going to make 20 chains. Okay, then we made here a row of single crochet, and then we are going to make a row of double crochet. Okay, so first we will come back, we will make just 1 chain more, and we will come back making 1 single crochet in each stitch, and then the second row will be a row of double crochet, but I will show you. Well, at the end of the 20 single crochet we will go up with 1, 2, 3 chains, yarn over, and in the next space we are going to make 3 double crochet in the same place. So here we have 1 segment, then we are going to make a second segment again with 3 double crochet in the same place, and like this is how we are going to continue the whole row. Okay, so here we finish. We will leave a long thread because remember that later we will use it to sew. So here we have the giant flower, not the giant flower, the big flower and the medium flower, 40, 30 and 20 chains. Now we are going to make this one smaller with 10 chains. Oh no, my camera. Okay, so the first chain we will make a knot. So here we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. So we will make 1 chain more, and then we are going to come back and make 3 have double crochet in one stitch. So here we have 2 and again 3. Then we are going to start a second segment with 3 half double crochet in each stitch. Okay, and like this is how we are going to continue the whole row. Please here try to loose a little bit, not too tight. And well, like this is how we are going to continue the whole row. So now so far you know how to make a giant flower, a big flower, medium flower, a small flower. So now as you could see, it will depend of the best chains that you make. And in almost all the flowers we made 2 rows, okay? So you are going to, once you have your flowers, you will decide how to fix it. Probably you will put a giant flower and then 2 smaller with some leaves, as I told you. Then probably you just want to make a lot smaller, and you can gather them and put them in one side of your neck or of your headband, like you decide, and this will be also according to you. So we will see. I will put some of them with the markers, and I will see in the mirror if I like them or no. This will be up to you. So let me see how I can fix them. And remember that once you make your bouquet, you can sew them behind and put all of them together. Okay, so this is so far all the flowers that I made. As I told you, in the neck it will be a part, and it will depend on how we are going to fold it. That one of the triangles will be the protagonist, right? So right there is where I want to put the bouquet and the flowers that I made. As I told you, with some markers, I will see first how I will put them, and I will look in the mirror and I will see if I like them or no. It will be up to you. And also for the headband, so once you are sure, well, we are going to sew it in the back using the embroidery needle and also one thread with the same yarn with the same color, and we are going to finish. I will show you how to make the leaf. Well, we are going to make first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 chains. Then we are going to come back and make in the first 2 chains a single crochet. Then we are going to make a half double crochet in the next 2 chains. Here we have 1 and 2. Then we are going to make a double crochet in the next 2 chains, and like this we are going to increase, and by its own it will create the shape of the flower. Then in the next 2 chains we are going to make a double crochet out of 3 crochet in the next 2 chains, and then we are going to come back in the next 2 chains. We are going to make a double crochet, and we are going to reduce, and like this we are going to make the shape of the leaf. You see, so easy, right? And well, you can make it like this, or you can continue and make this leaf bigger. So you are going to repeat what we make in one side in the other side too. Okay, and like this is how we will make the leaves. Also, if you want to make a different flower, remember that in my videos I have other ideas where you can come back and look for them and see if any of the other flowers that I made in the past you like more than this one. So it's interesting to learn new techniques, to learn new styles, right? And also, if you don't want to decorate your neck and your headband, well, you can use this technique later to decorate other things. So don't worry, here we are going to close by making a single crochet, and with this we finish. You are going to put these leaves here in the bouquet. You can make one more to put it in the other side. This will be up to you. You can use some markers first to see where you are going to place them, and you can create, a big arrangement of flowers uh, like you want, also according to your style. Probably you don't like big accessories, so you will decide. And also, in my case, I will make the bouquet and then I will put a brush behind, because later, according to how you want to wear this neck, you will have the opportunity to change it, okay, and to place it in other place if you want. So this is a tip that I give you, and it will happen the same with the headband, okay. Probably uh, some days you will want to use the flowers, and some other days no, so put a brush behind, and with this technique you will have this. Okay, so this is the rectangle that we made. We are going to fold this like this to make like a sports neck, right? And then we are going to cross it, and we will have something like this. This will be our neck. Right here is where we are going to put the bouquet, or also, as I told you, with the brush behind, you can put it here in one side. Also, it will depend of how you put your coat, right? And the things that you are wearing. And for the headband, I place it right here. Okay, so I will share a picture in my Instagram so you can see exactly how it looks. So if you haven't, please follow me in my social media, because there I will share the pictures of how it looks and the final result. Remember at the end to hide all the threads that you may have. And with this, we finish. I really appreciate that you take the time for making this project with me, for taking the time and for clicking this video. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned for more ideas. Please give me a like too. Bye bye.